Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I have some Great Lakes lacquer swatches for you. I actually recorded this quite some time ago, more around the time that I picked these up at the Polish and Beauty Expo. It was the first thing that I recorded, but somehow is being the last thing edited and actually released. So this kind of wraps up all of the ones that I got from Polish and Beauty Expo, except for one that was part of these Great Lake lacquers that I just couldn't find, but I will eventually swatch it for you. These are the ones that I had access to right away when I got home, so I just went ahead and recorded them. I was very anxious to get them on my nails. So without further ado, let's get right on into the swatches. This first one is called Summertime Watermelon Everything. This one is easily the favorite pink in my collection. It has this gorgeous deeper blue shimmer as well as a lighter blue shimmer that kind of feels like an ocean green. And it's more of a blue, but I say ocean green because it kind of matches my seafoam green blankie. And I feel like this other blue is that kind of blue shimmer that I totally fell in love with. I love seeing that darker blue shimmer, and there is that lighter blue. Here is a little bit better shot of that lighter shimmer. Here's the dark, here's the light, and they do combine together. In certain lighting, you can see it much better, but there that is, and you can really see how beautiful that shimmer acts. This one was from the summer pre-order. I did pick this up at Expo a little bit early. Let me just show you how pretty this is on the nail. Let's just go right on in for our first coat. Let's go in for our second coat. I know it looks super shiny and glowy, but there is the slightest bit of stark nail line, so I'm going to go on in for a third coat. The shimmery payoff on this is just so beautiful. There is such a glowy vibe about this, and it has that super blue type of pigment that I love as an overglow. And I'm just in love with this. Altogether, definitely became my favorite pink. And when you see it on in the sun and all, there are just so many shifts that I can't capture necessarily at the angle that I would just be doing naturally from my vision. But you can see all those beautiful shifts. They look like dragon scales. Here it is outside, so you get a little bit more of the shimmery effect in there. But just so stunning. Absolutely became quintessential to my polish collection. Considering I don't have too many pinks I am gaga about, but this one is definitely the bomb digs, and I just can't stop looking at it. This next one is super shifty as well. This is really beautiful. This is called Freeze All Motor Functions. It's kind of a corelli, but it has those UCC flakes as well as so much shift happening. It goes from like a purple to a blue to a green to a yellow, which you can kind of see here how there's a whole prism of color coming through there. With the combination of the shimmer and flake, It is absolutely amazing. All of those flakes and shimmer do sit in a white base, and this is what it looks like in one coat. Let's go in for coat number 2. I was super mesmerized watching this one build up. It is just so pretty. But usually Crelly formulas are in need of 3 coats to be at its fullest potential, so let's go right on in for our 3rd coat. And this one's so pretty and shifty. It has that nice glow, which in other lighting, it definitely does shift a little bit more. But here you get a lot of that pinky purple kind of glow and a little bit of that blue and kind of almost that teal transition into green, but you don't quite get the green shift. This next one is an absolute stunner. This one is called Mermaid Revisited, and I don't know much about this one, but it is a blue leaning teal, kind of on the darker side, but it has an incredibly packed with unicorn pea type of formula. You can see just how much is going on in there. Let's just get right on into our first coat. You can see just how much of that unicorn pea shimmer is in there just on the first coat. Let's go right on into our second coat. For shorter nails especially, you could probably stop at 2 coats. I just want to go in to really brighten up that shimmer and fully cover that nail line. You don't have to, but as you can see, it definitely brings that shimmer to its full potential. So this is our 3rd coat for full opacity. You can see that the shimmer action on this one is incredible. Love this. And then when you turn the flash on, you get a super sparkle, not quite a reflective, but that unicorn pea I have noticed can be super sparkly in certain things. So this one really brings that part out of it, and that's really cool. I noticed that the new version of that pigment has kind of a sparkly version that the original didn't really seem to. So really love this shift and this polish. And this next one is an absolutely beautiful orange called Make Mine Mango, and it has an extremely juicy orange to pink shift in it, and that pink shift is close to a red. So this is super vibrant, is super fun, and super poppy. And look at all that gorgeous shimmer action. Let's get this on the nail. This is super pretty. Let's go in for our first coat. I did notice that this one is extremely opaque in one coat. I did leave a bald spot on my pointer finger there, but I decided to just go in and fix that off camera, and then I just left it as one coat. But here I am just kind of admiring that shift, how it just goes into that deep golden color, super pretty orange, and then that pink pops out. So pretty and just so glowy. That pink can have almost a salmon looking effect, and the shimmer has like a sparkle to it. It's just so pretty, and I'm so enamored by it. There it is in a little bit lower lighting. You can see that the pink kind of goes into a pinky to red kind of fuchsia-y. I mean, it's like a dark pink. It's really pretty. And this next one was also part of the summer pre-order. This one was part of the Sirens, the 3 Sirens. This one was the one that called me the most. I did want them all, but at the time there was just so much going on. But this one is Amy, and it is the Sirens of Lake Superior. Here on the bottom of the bottle, you can see that there's kind of a purple at extreme angles, but it also has that kind of green to blue to darker blue shift. Well, let's go in for our first coat. Can we just take a moment in a couple different lightings to appreciate how absolutely gemmy and glowy and reminiscent of moonstone this polish is? The shift is so incredulous in one coat, people. I'm like, OMG, let's go in for this second coat. It is a very opaque and beautiful in 2 coats, and this is what it is like. I'll show you all kinds of shift and shimmer videos from different lighting and angles so you can see what all this beautiful polish can do. And that is a majority of my Great Lakes Lacquer collection so far. I'm sure there are more to come, so until next time, friends. And thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.